What's up everybody, I'm Jesse Showalter and welcome back for another portfolio review video where I'm going to be looking at some of your submitted portfolios, 3 in fact today, and we're going to be looking at some things that they're doing right, some things they're doing wrong, and we're going to learn a little bit because we're all here to learn. Okay, first designer up today is Kazim. I don't have your last name, Kazim. It's just KazimDesigns.com. And not a single pixel of this yet is introducing me to your work, your actual work. So I just kind of think we should kind of get all the other stuff out of the way and get to the work, because the work will actually tell me more about who you are than a blurb about you or some sort of video about your logo. I'm gonna scroll down. Here's what I'm not crazy about when it comes to this section. I don't know where to click. Nothing is taking priority over another thing. And that seems to be kind of like the defining critique that I have for your homepage, is that nothing really stands out and says, this is the most important thing. Look at this first. I would maybe think about reprioritizing what you want users to do when they land here. I'm seeing really small like examples of your work. I see it's nice that you've kind of filtered them out to logos, flyers, magazine covers. I'm not the biggest fan of how it's presented. I feel like, you know, this is your opportunity to put the pieces that you've done that really shine. So there's way too much work on here. I would just put the 5 to 7 things that you're really, really proud of. And I don't know what happens when I click on one of them, but I just get kind of like the generic like jQuery lightbox that pops up. I just think you need to put a little bit more work and effort into this to really make your product shine. Show me less is more, show me your best, not all of it. Okay, so let's move on to the second designer of the review. This is Marco Balaban. He's on Behance, and it tells me right off the bat that he's focused on UI, UX, web design. Here's what I like, Marco, is that what you say is legitimately true, because all the work you've provided here is very much within that realm of web design, UI design, so on and so forth. So, okay, so like when I open up one of the projects, he's done what is like the kind of the popular thing on Behance, which is not just put like one big flat screenshot, but he's taken the work that he's done and he has placed it into a custom composition that flows with the brand of the project he worked on. They are presentational materials to help him sell the project as a project well done. I like that. I think that that's a smart thing to do, not just on Behance, but anywhere. I think everybody should be doing that because it just shows that you care. I think that's the big thing. I think the only thing that you kind of miss out on a Behance portfolio is you miss out on some of that depth of, you know, you explaining the process, which I think can be done. I've seen good Behance accounts that will take their projects like this and lay out some of their process within those presentational materials. So maybe think about doing that just to take it to the next level. Okay, moving on to the last designer of the day. This is Nils Germain. He is an established designer that has his very own URL. So I like that. I like going to a URL. It's his name, easy to remember. He's got the .net. The .com was probably taken. That sucks. Sorry, Nils. It looks real standard. Like there's like not much to it. There's his personal branding here, but the emphasis is on the work, which I like. I get there, I see a lot of really clean work. The only thing is you have some varied stuff, which isn't a bad thing, but I do hope there's an explanation as to why you have, you know, poster design, typeface design, UI design. Maybe you just do it all and you're really, really good at it. The only critique I would say about that is if I'm looking specifically for somebody to do, you know, UI design for my app, but I'm wondering if somebody else right off the bat has 7 examples of UI for iOS and Android apps right away, that would probably be more enticing to me. Maybe think about niching down and focusing on the type of work that you like to do most. Or if you really like being a generalist, you are smashing it. You are crushing being a generalist right now. I do also though like very much that you are featuring your most recent work. So like 2018, you did this Hans Zimmer and Time thing over here. And I like that you're featuring that primary, like this is your latest and greatest. Like I think, Nils, something you're doing really, really good is you're leaving me wanting more. I like that. It's really, really nice. Good use of white space, good use of typography, good display of your work. All in all, I love it. good job. Maybe just describe things a little bit better so I know what I'm getting into when I click on something. Other than that, beautiful, man. I'm jealous. It's really gorgeous stuff. Okay, that ends this installment of Portfolio Reviews. Thank you so much to the designers, the talented designers that submitted their portfolio to be seen and to be critiqued. I think all of you did a wonderful job. On a side note, for those of you who are building your portfolio currently and wondering how to make it the best it can be, then find the link in the description down below that links out to my 10 tips on how to build a better portfolio. I'm offering that to you for free. It's just things that I've learned over time, and I want to make sure that you present your stuff the best you possibly can. So check the description for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I hope you guys are designing amazing stuff and making amazing stuff, and I hope to review your portfolio in the next one. See ya.